One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blue Raiders offense takes the field to start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the left side. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Reads it, fires complete. Let's take a minute and think about Tulane. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Dave. Working the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. On the option. The pitch. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Duke. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tulane right back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
It's a draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Bringing the heat. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle. It's Pacheco. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
At the 19. And 1st down for the offense.
They'll go back to the ground. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Dave. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Number 11, on to kick it away.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Tulane right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, what a move. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this range. Is concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Not exactly what you wanted on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Looking for a man. It's Dave. Rushes on him. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Dave. Here comes the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burrow. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm there.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here's a heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anyway, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Last two runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Pacheco. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. Sees him at open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. It's so important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Tulane right back to the line. It'll be a draw. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He leaves it with his back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Running behind that left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tulane. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Off play action. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Day. Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Tulane right back to the line. Off the play fake. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Slithers into space. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Wants to throw on third down. He's going to take off. No other words. That was just a terrible throw. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Day. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snares it outside, it's Ash. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced them to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up 4th.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Kick is in the air. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Day. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Eagles fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Back to throw, it's Day. Dumps it off in the flats. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Takes the handoff. It's Dobbs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Day. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Here's the pressure. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.